Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we'll be talking about how to make Mr. Hedgehog and Mrs. Hedgehog. If you wouldn't mind commenting below on other ways that you might decorate your hedgehogs. Let's get started. To begin the hedgehog, you're going to need a soft cover book that's at least 200 pages. You're going to rip off the cover and the back cover so you just have a nice stack of pages. So then the first step is you're going to take this corner and bring it down to form a triangle. You're then going to take the top and bring it down to the spine. And then you're going to take this top right corner and form a little triangle. And that's really the pattern. Then you turn the page, form the triangle, bring the top of the page down into the spine. I do like to use a bone folder. It does make things a little bit easier. And then bring this corner down. Triangle down along the spine, form a small triangle. And you're going to repeat this 200 times to make the hedgehog. Once you get into the rhythm of it, it actually goes quite fast. And it's kind of nice because you're not measuring. It's just like it's just a fast, fun craft that you can make. You can do with your children or grandchildren. Really lots of options. And the fun part comes at the end when you can decorate your hedgehog and you can decide if you want googly eyes, if you want pom-poms, if you want to add a hat, if you want to add the spikes to make it a little bit more lifelike. And that's where the creativity really comes in, is at the end. So as you can see, I'm just going to continue. With this. And as you can see, get all of this. Once it gets tight, everything will stay together a lot better, but as you can see, you already have the shapes. So this would be the head. Here's the body, and then the back. So I'm going to keep doing that, and then we'll meet back at the end and do the decorating. I'm about halfway through at this point, and I just want to show you that as you continue, it's going to start to get a little bit difficult right here at the hedgehog's nose. So I'm very careful, and I kind of use my fingernail to kind of tuck that in right at the spine, and then I do use the bone folder just so that it looks really nice and neat up at the nose area. I mean, remember, you do put a pom-pom there, but you still want it to look nice. So as you can see, the pages stay together a lot better now that it's tighter, but it does become a little bit trickier right at that nose area. So I'm going to go ahead and finish. Make sure to stay tuned to the end of the video so you can see exactly how I decorate this bride and groom. I've now completed the hedgehog, and I've decided I'm going to make 2 hedgehogs and make them Mr. and Mrs. So a little wedding scene. So I'm going to start off by adding my googly eyes. You can go for whatever size you want. I wanted a little bit more of a comic look, so I went with very, very large. But that's totally up to you. That's the preference. I'm using a glue gun just to... Ow. So there's our googly eyes. And then I'm using a black pom-pom that I'm going to put right here for the nose. And then to create dress her up as a bride, I have this nice little gauze bag that I'm going to hot glue some really pretty ribbon on to make a little veil. Make that the right size. So I'm going to just go ahead and glue that ribbon on, just to give a nice little detail. And then I'm going to go ahead and glue that right on. And then I bought these little sticker flowers. I thought I would just add like a nice little clump right here. And I'm going to add a little extra glue, just, I don't know if I trust those stickers. And I did buy 4 of these. That is our bride, and then the next we'll decorate our groom. If you'd like to add some spikes to your hedgehog to make it a little bit more lifelike, you're going to take some extra pages, and what I'm going to do is kind of measure it to the size of where you're going to want it, and then cut the paper there. And then I'm just going to cut out some spikes. And as you can see, I'm just cutting out some triangles. And these are going to be our spikes. Now I'm going to just actually shove it right in, so as you can see, that'd be way too tall. So I'm going to cut half of this off, and then you can just insert your spikes wherever you want them. As you can see, you don't even need to glue them in. And you don't need to do it every page, obviously. It's just so you kind of get the more of the hint of it. There. So this is totally up to you if you want to do this step. I just wanted to show you this other option. So this is what it looks like with the spikes. And then for my other one, I dressed up as a bride, doesn't have the spikes, just so you can see the contrast. To create the groom's top hat, I cut out one small circle, one a little bit bigger, and then a long rectangle. So it's you're gonna curve this around like this and then add this on top. To make it a little bit easier, I am gonna cut in 1 centimeter down the hat to make it something for you to be able to glue onto. And then I'm going to bend these tabs in. It just makes it a really nice, strong attachment. So then this way, when I go in, I figure out to go in like this, you'll have something to glue it to. So I do have a bit of an overlap, so I am going to cut a little bit of that off. There's just no. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to glue this part of the hat together. And take all my tabs. See, it's kind of created a nice little base. Put glue all along that base of those tabs, and then glue it into place. And that made like a really nice connection. And then for the top of the hat, I'm just going to go ahead and glue it. So that'll be the nice top hat. And then to make room for the spikes, I mean for the hat, I removed some of the space right here. And then I'm going to glue our hat right there. So then we just need our googly eyes. Like so. And then our nose. And there you go. So that's our groom. And here's our bride.